Welcome to Leviticus Explained. If you are new here, this is part of our series The Book of Leviticus, What It Really Means for Us Today. If you have not watched the previous episodes, I highly recommend checking out the full playlist to get the complete picture of how Leviticus points to Jesus and teaches us deep spiritual truths. The link is in the description. Leviticus chapter 10 tells the story of Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, who offered unauthorized fire before the Lord. Instead of following God's instructions, they acted on their own, bringing incense in a way that had not been commanded. As a result, fire came from the presence of the Lord and consumed them instantly. This moment showed the seriousness of approaching God on His terms, not ours. Their mistake was not accidental. They disrespected the holiness of their priestly role and ignored God's instructions. Some believe they may have been intoxicated, since right after their judgment, God commands priests not to drink while serving. Their actions were a warning that God's presence must never be taken lightly. In the previous chapter, fire came down from heaven as a sign of God's acceptance. Now fire comes again, but in judgment. This was not just a mistake in ritual, but defiance against God's authority. Worship must be done in obedience, not personal preference. This passage carries a powerful message. Worship must be on God's terms. Holiness is not optional. We must never treat God's presence casually. The story of Nadab and Abihu also points to Jesus. Unlike them, Jesus was the perfect high priest, offering himself in obedience. He did not bring unauthorized fire but the fire of the Holy Spirit. Through him we now worship in spirit and in truth. What stood out to you about Leviticus chapter 10? Let's discuss in the comments. Subscribe and share this video to help others grow in their faith. Check out the full playlist to dive deeper into the book of Leviticus.